at my audition for NIJISANJI, I said one of my, they asked me what my goals were, and I said I wanted to do a cover that connected the branches of NIJISANJI. Yeah, I said that in my interview. Sorry, not my audition. I said it in my interview, and I was like, I'm gonna make it happen. Don't worry. And I actually decided I want to sing this song. I messaged Sefina actually, because that's when I started talking to Sefina. And I was like, Senpai, I want to do a cover collab that connects like the branches. And, I want you to be in it when I do it. So yeah. And this was in November of 2021. So it's been a while. So I know some of you might be surprised that Nara and Reza from ID are in the song. And so even back in November 2021, I kind of already knew that I wanted those two in the song. And I just never started the project properly for a really long time. But I knew I wanted those two, definitely. Because I really love their voices. So I actually formally started the project in August of 2023. So I just didn't do anything for 2 years. That was my fault. That was my bad. But, so yeah, then I was like, hey, Nara and Reza, you want to be in this? And they were like, yeah, of course. And then even when I heard they were graduating, I was like, I just confirmed with them. I was like, this might come out after your graduation, if that's okay. And they said it was okay, so here we are. I knew I wanted Sefina and Suha from KR, just off the bat. And then, I wanted Reza and Nara from ID. And then, yes, okay, from EN, I was like, it's me. And then, honestly, I think there was just one day, I was talking to Shu about covers, and I was like, hey, by the way, I want to do this global cover thingy. You want to be in it? And of course, it's Shu, so he was like, Pog, yeah. HopCon cover. That's not what he said, but, VirtualReal. VirtualReal, I'm really, really good friends with Nox from VirtualReal, and she's one of the best vocalists I know. So I was like, I would die for her, and I would die to sing with her. So I invited Nox. I haven't spoken with a lot of members of VirtualReal. Oh yeah, actually, now that I think about it, Azal was probably the only member of VirtualReal I've never spoken to. But I've been a fan of his music and stuff for a really long time. He's really good at singing and dancing. He's cracked as hell. So I was like, if we can invite Asa, that would be really cool. And I asked Nox, I was like, do you think he'd want to join? And she was like, yeah, I think she would. I think he would. And then Nox helped me reach out to him, and I got his contact and stuff, and then I added him to the project. Yeah, I was really happy he wanted to join as well. So that's how that happened. But for JP, I struggled, guys, because there's so many members of JP and so many members whose voices I'm obsessed with. I was like, obviously it's not even I can just choose whoever I want, I'd have to ask them, and then they'd have to say yes. So I was like, I mean, there's really talented members in every branch, but there's just a lot of JP livers in general. So I was like, oh my god, there's so many options. I kind of just thought about the vibe of the song and whose voices I think would sound nice in the song. At the time I had my first, I think, collab with Inui Senpai. And I was like, now that we've collabed. I think it was after the collab. Yeah, I was like, now that we've collabed, maybe I can ask for song. So I did that. She is amazing and she's so nice. She's one of like the sweetest and nicest people I know. She is so cute. I love her. I feel like she's so, she's so talented and so, she's like a goddess, but she's so down to earth at the same time. I really, really admire her. I was so happy when I invited and she was like, yeah, Watara-san. To be honest, I was just blown away by, I think we all were, by his vocals since debut. He's like, he quickly became one of like my favorite vocalists in Niji. And yeah, I thought if we're doing like a, global branch thing, it's nice to have some like newer members of Niji too. Well, relatively newer. I don't know. Maybe he's not that new anymore. He's still new in my head, okay? I'm still fresh. I'm still a fresh debut in my own head. Shinjin desu. That's how we got a whole team together.